Hello everyone, my name is Arthur Morris. I want to take this time to welcome you to Math 100. Give you a short overview of the course and the course setup. So the first screen that we have here is our Blackboard Shell. So when you log into Blackboard and open up our course, you will land on the Start Here page, which gives you some brief information about the course, communication policy, some information about myself. Now, along with the Start Here page, you have the announcements, so please be sure to check out the announcements. It keeps you updated on things that are going on in the course, anything that I might need to inform you about, and also an alternative way to access our homework website. Now, in the course material, we have our course syllabus. Please be sure to read the syllabus to its entirety. In the syllabus, again, you will find my information, our communication information. One important note, the official communication method is by use of the Calhoun email account, which is an Outlook email account. You can access this online. You can also download the app to most smartphones and use that app as a way to access our Calhoun email account. If you send me an email from a personal account, please do not expect a reply to a Gmail or a Yahoo or an account that's a personal account, any account other than the Calhoun email account. Okay, so make sure you read the syllabus to its entirety. It discusses the textbook, which is optional. Our ALEX software code is not optional. However, the textbook or workbook is optional. You will be required to purchase an ALEX access code in order to access all of the assignments, the homework assignments, and the final exam. Our grading scale, 65% of your overall average will come from your homework assignments, the ALEX assignments, and topics. Then we'll have a sample final exam, which will be 10% of your overall average, and you have an infinite number of attempts on your sample final exam, and then we have a final exam, which will be 25% of your overall average. So we will not have a test for each section or for each chapter. You'll go through ALEX and the topics and master the concepts, and that's how 65% of your grade will be calculated, and then 10% from the sample final exam and 25% from the final exam. Okay. All right, we have our due dates also in the syllabus. And the attendance policy. So far as distance education, you need to make sure that you complete the initial knowledge check within the first 6 days of the course. That's due on the first couple of days of the course. I forgot this. That's due on the 24th. All right, we also have a college syllabus. Make sure you review that. And then our content area. So our content will house all the module folders. So it just gives you a brief overview of what's going on for each module. Module 1, you have your due date. You have the objective, learning activities. You have some videos that you can review. There are also video tutorials in the ALEX website. So we have a total of 0 through 9 modules that you will complete. The ALEX sign-in is here. One important note about the syllabus. Towards the end of the syllabus is some information about how you're going to access ALEX through Blackboard. So make sure that you probably print this information out, and it explains how to access ALEX through Blackboard. We have a 14-day temporary access code, so if you have not purchased your code yet, you can type in this access code, and that will give you temporary access for 14 days. However, after those 14 days, you will be required to either purchase an access code or enter a code that you have already purchased. Now, when you're accessing ALEX from Blackboard, you can either use the button over here to the left, or you can use the button right here that's in the content area. And I will right-click on that and then open in a new tab. and then click McGraw-Hill campus. And after you've gone through the information, then you'll come here and click Alex. And it'll take you directly into the course. Now, the first thing that you will do in the course will be a knowledge check, or we'll give you a tutorial first of how Alex actually works. So we'll go through a tutorial of how Alex works. And I'm going to kind of skip through this tutorial, but make sure you please read all the information. You won't have a chance to skip through the tutorial. You have to work completely through it. And then you will complete the knowledge check. So start knowledge check. Make sure you take your time with the knowledge check. The knowledge check actually builds your individualized course. So if you are knowledgeable of some topics and concepts that we are covering, then that will show up within the knowledge check, and you will not have to repeat those topics once you start learning the actual topics in the course. So start the knowledge check, and you will go through the knowledge check, answer the questions you can answer. Click I don't know for the questions that you don't know, but take your time, go through it, have a quiet time, go through the knowledge check. So once you complete your knowledge check, you will get a pie here, and basically the gray area shows what you need to learn. The colored area, the area that's filled in with color, shows what you have already mastered. Okay, now here to the left, it'll show you, the screen will show you what you're working toward, your next due date, how many topics you have to complete by that date, and which chapter you're working in. So if I click Start My Path here, and I'm factoring, and I'm going, this is my learning page, I'm going to take notes, read through the example, the explanation. I can also access videos here. So if I need a lecture video on factoring this type of problem, then I have a video right here on hand, and I can look at it, and I can look at an example or two. I can also access the ebook here. So you have those that access. You can also send a message to myself. But you have tutorials and the ebook that you can access. Once you've looked at it, you've looked at the video, you want to start, you just start, and you work through. This shows you how many answers you need to get in a row to master the topic. So you work through these problems, master the topics, and that's how your grade will be comprised. I can always go back home. I can always look at my topic. I can also look at the hamburger menu. My grade book is here. The calendar is here. You can create practice worksheets for yourself. The only thing that you will use in the assignments will be the sample final exam and the final exam. Otherwise, grade book is here. It shows you your overall grade, and your grade will be updated after the completion or after the due date for each module. Okay. All right. Over here, back in Blackboard, we have our discussions, completely optional. My faculty information, Calhoun email, so you can use that to send me an email. It will automatically come from your Outlook account into my Outlook, Calhoun's Outlook account, and I can respond back to you. Now, my response will go back into your email account, not into Blackboard. All right. I hope that you found this video to be helpful, and I look forward to working with you over the next few